is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Gainesville, Florida, and the Swamp, the home of the Florida Gators. As we'll see the winners of 3 straight, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. And the Gators will kick this away to start us off. Return starts from inside the 5. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. So Oregon's offense making their way on the field today. Got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week. Let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much. Found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
To throw, it's Moore. The pocket breaking down, fights through the tackler. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the right side. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Ducks have 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Grab behind the line, it's Moore. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. And it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Grab by the receiver. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. The Ducks looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Touchdown, Ducks. They grab the early lead.
This is why this offense is one of the more dangerous offenses in the country. The quarterback and his legs. It's one thing to try to stop him throwing the football, but you better keep eyes on him because you can see not only can he get out into the open, he has got serious speed to take it to the house.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the Gators offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. And Kirk, this is going to be fun. One of the best edge matchups we're going to see all season long. Elite wide receiver, elite corner, both competitive guys ready to go at each other.
And you know this corner, we had a chance to visit with him this week. He wants to be on an island against one of the best receivers in the country. And he's going to get that chance today to have a chance to showcase that he, in fact, is the top corner in college football.
Makes the ground. It's Brown. Tackle made at the 37. It's a solid gain.
Well, The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Over the middle, it's Wilson. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Looking to scramble. Using his legs here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Oh, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it. And gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. He's going to hand this off. First down and more. He's still running. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Well, nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Red and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
No gain on first makes it 2nd down and goal from the 7. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. Now here comes the point after attempt. And there's the point after. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. That powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. To throw, it's Moore. Looks to his left and makes the completion. That's a nice gain. He'll move the football up to the 27.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Swarmed with the pass rush, a sack.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving him more speed on the field in that 3rd down and long. Nowhere to go. It gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. And now it's 4th down and long.
He's going to try to return the punt. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The Gators offense retakes the field. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. and the defense make adjustments.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Now it's second down here. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Makes the catch downfield. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
This offense shows its explosive ability. One huge play. They're set up just inside the red zone now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. So after the incompletion, it's second down. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. We've got an exciting quarterback duel in the making here as we check the first quarter stats. Begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go. The Gators will look to convert here on fourth down. QB keeps it himself. The decision to go for it doesn't work out this time. So hang on here. We've got a timeout as the coach wants the officials to take another look. He thinks he might have a shot at getting this overturned. Not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Quick pass, the catch is made. And we're able to get him down.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
So let's see what they like here on third and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Well, third down, why not hand it to your running back? He's one of the more gifted athletes on your team. You give him a chance, he's going to give you the yards that he needs, and that is a first down.
The Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Teams are getting more and more creative with how they run their counter plays. Gone are the days of everyone under center running the counter tray. Now you're seeing it modernized. We'll see how many different versions they'll run today.
And tackled there by the defense. Offense are going to keep the drive alive. It's third down. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker.
Well, well, well. The old quarterback sneak. Well, Whatever you got to do to keep this drive moving. We've seen them convert in different ways on this drive, and that sneak will keep this defense guessing when they're in short yardage coming up in the future.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Second down after that previous play. Dropping back. It's Moore. Quick throw to his receiver. What a catch! They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48. Offense showing a bunch formation now. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Picks up the first, looking for more. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Oregon.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. Florida offense is back out on the field now. Let's see what their mindset is this time. They got into field goal range, but got stopped on 4th down last time. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. 1st and 10 now for the offense.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what. They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
2nd and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
Grant behind the line. It's Fleming. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. 2nd down. We're going to throw it. Delivers quickly to the left side. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
Boy, how about the defense here? Sitting back in cover 2, taking away anything deep downfield. It puts pressure on the underneath coverage. The linebackers have to have some awareness. This linebacker did a nice job of being able to step up and make that interception.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
But it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You can tell they worked hard on that in practice.
The receiver makes the catch. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Scanning the field. It's Moore. A deep shot to the right. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. The Ducks will line up to boot it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. We'll see what he can do with the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And now the first play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. And the running back takes the handoff. That run moves the ball across the 40.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
2nd down play coming up. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Catch catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a first down.
And the senior quarterback off target there, threw it behind him.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Gators.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And the extra point is up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. They'll return it from inside the 5. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. He shreds the tackle. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running...
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Touchdown, Florida. Pick 6 could be a game changer.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium right now following that dreaded pick 6. For this guy, it's a nightmare in real time. And for the defense, unbridled jubilation.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner brought down by that coverage team.
That return backfires on him. Now, their offense is stuck with the ball inside their own 10.
And it's a direct snap. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. Defense is coming after him. Nice throw, caught for a completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
No for the first, but still going. And the timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
And the Ducks will have first and 10 here. Dropping back, it's Moore. Bringing pressure. Oh, they trap him for a sack. The offense will now quickly spend the timeout.
That's the third sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
That sack sets up a second down and long. Looking to throw here. Pressure is coming. Using his legs on the scramble. And the senior calls his own number. Keeps this drive moving. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Caught in the backfield. It's Riley. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's looking to scramble. Picks up the first and is still going. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs. Now he just comes up and spikes it to stop the clock.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
Now play number 9 on this drive. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this away to start the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. And looking to throw now on first down. Short connection to the tight end here. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Pass caught, second down now. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Grab down the middle. It's Fleming. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with a lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision and accurate.
And they heave it deep downfield. And the deep shot falls incomplete. But wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. Defender flag for being a little too aggressive. The offense gets a 15-yard penalty. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. And there's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
He'll ride the back again here. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40. Well, this offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now they're trying to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on. Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The ball is loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Looking deep to the right side. And the pass is batted down, broken up on fourth down. What a play. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw.
Here's a great example of the defensive line not fearing the run game. They know this offense, this situation, they've got to throw the ball. So pin those ears back and get after the quarterback.
Back to pass. It's Moore. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. The Ducks will line up to punt it away. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The Gators offense retakes the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything, and they put together something here. First play of the drive now, coming up from the 29. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And they... But a decent game that time.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Wrap down the middle. It's Brown. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. On the move now. Falls incomplete, but a flag on the play. Let's see who this is on. Well, the lineman a little too far downfield, like a sheep wandering away from the flock. And that's a costly penalty. The Gators are going to keep this drive rolling. And he drops back in the gun. He'll take a deep shot here. The pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. He missed it. Off target that time. And after the miss, it's still a 7-point lead.
Oh, my gosh, he had it right on target. Unfortunately, he didn't quite have the distance. That hit right in the middle of that crossbar, and they miss out on 3 points.
And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Well, sometimes it's obvious, sometimes it's controversial, but that lineman a little bit too far downfield, and that's a costly penalty. Dropping back, it's Moore. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Boy, how fortunate is the Florida defensive coordinator when you can rely on speed and quickness like this in the defensive line. No need to blitz. You don't have to bring those linebackers when you have the tradition and speed and excellence in the defensive line like these Florida Gators have.
The pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. The Ducks will send a punt team onto the field. And they've got the return of Corral. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. An inside deal now from the shotgun. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. And really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And the Gators lining up here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's wide open. Look out. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39. Let's check out this running back comparison. These guys have been excellent, pounding away and seemingly only getting stronger. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Montgomery. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out about to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Good enough for first down yardage.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you'd want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
And they'll stop him after a short gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Catch made, looking for the goal line. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. It doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they've become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. Quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
Offense facing second and goal. He hands it to the back. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Can the defense hold up here on third and goal? And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. They'll look to throw it on third and goal. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. He got it. The field goal's good. And that will extend their lead even further. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. On first down, it's play action. The pass rush closing in. Grab made by the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football and brings up a third down. Back to pass. It's Moore. Running out of time in the pocket. They pressure him and sack him. Then he tackled inside the 10. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And the pass is incomplete. That's a big stop with his defense on fourth down. And the Florida offense retakes the field. So the unusual fourth down decision has given this offense a golden chance here. First and goal as they start the drive. First and goal, handoff. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now. Let's see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. The time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Play action here on first down. Looking for the wideout. He makes the grab. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Scanning the field. It's Moore. He cannot escape. It's a sack. Short loss in the play. Sets up second and long from the 18.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points. And here we are in the fourth quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator and those defensive players and the way they're putting this pressure on this quarter.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. The Ducks will bring their punt team onto the field. And a fair catch made right on the midfield stripe. The Gators offense retakes the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
That's reeled in. It's Brown. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Quarterback operating an empty set. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Caught near the sticks. It's Montgomery. And gain enough to set up first down now at the 39. Well, barring something crazy, Kirk, that should be enough to secure this victory. They came in trying to dodge the upset in this early season showdown, and they passed the test.
Chris, is a great game and a fun way to start the season. And I think the fact that the team that was expected to win wins this football game, they can use that as a confidence builder. And for the team that loses, think about this. Still a long way to go to be able to kind of right the ship and kind of have the season you expect to have.
The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Send the back in motion. Third down, out of the shotgun. Grab near the sticks. It's Brown. They convert on third down and move the football to the 25.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the fourth quarter. It's third down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. The Gators are in the red zone. Looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the grab. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. They come up third and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Grab near the sticks. It's Fleming. Touchdown, Florida. They are pouring it on now.
The coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. To throw, it's Moore. Looking for a late, deep throw. But this one is broken up and falls incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Defense is coming after him. A timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up early. Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking for a late deep shot. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down.